America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode 94 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Welcome to the program. My name is Joe Parisi. As always, I have prepared for you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia. 7 questions per round with just 5 seconds between questions to think of those answers. You won't be left wondering for very long because at the end of each round, after question 7, we'll go right back over everything I just asked and tell you all of the answers. The categories for today's episode will be movies for round 1, television for round 2, music for round number 3. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
This is our movie round. Question number 1. He played the monotone teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who gave us the famous roll call scene where he keeps saying, Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Name the actor. Question 2. A 2001 crime comedy that's seen as sort of an unofficial follow-up to the movie Swingers, as it brought Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau back together to star in a comedy. The two play aspiring boxers and lifelong friends who get involved in a money laundering scheme through a low-level organized crime group. Name the movie. Question 3. This actor played Buddy in 1978's The Buddy Holly Story. He played Chet Steadman in 1993's Rookie of the Year. And he played Drake Savage in 1996's Black Sheep. Name the actor. Question 4. This actor played Bodie in Point Break, Sam Wheaton in Ghost, and Johnny Castle in Dirty Dancing. Name the actor. Question 5. This Saturday Night Live alum played the lead role of Dickie Roberts in the 2003 comedy Dickie Roberts, Former Child Star. Name the actor. Question 6. This actress played Roller Girl in the 1997 movie Boogie Nights. Name her. And question 7. This actor played Dee-Bop in the movie Rudy, and he played Gutter in the movie PCU. Name the actor. Look at that. We are already done with round number 1. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Let's check those answers. Question 1. He played the monotone teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who gave us the famous roll call scene where he keeps saying, Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Name the actor. That's Ben Stein. Question 2. A 2001 comedy seen as sort of an unofficial follow-up to the movie Swingers, as it brought Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau back together to star in a comedy. The two play aspiring boxers and lifelong best friends who get involved in a money laundering scheme through a low-level organized crime group. Name the movie. That's a movie called Made. M-A-D-E. Made. Pretty good movie. With that said, in my opinion, it does not live up to Swingers, which happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. But it's a fun one. Check it out if you've never seen it. It's worth a watch. Question 3. This actor played Buddy in 1978's The Buddy Holly Story. He played Chet Steadman in 1993's Rookie of the Year, and he played Drake Savage in 1996's Black Sheep. Name the actor. That is Gary Busey. Question 4. This actor played Bodie in Point Break, Sam Wheaton in Ghost, and Johnny Castle in Dirty Dancing. Name the actor. That is Patrick Swayze. Question 5. This Saturday Night Live alum played the lead role of Dickie Roberts in the 2003 comedy Dickie Roberts, Former Child Star. Name the actor. That's David Spade. Question 6. This actress played Roller Girl in the 1997 movie Boogie Nights. Name her. That's Heather Graham. And question 7. This actor played Dee-Bop in the movie Rudy and Gutter in the movie PCU. Name the actor. That is Jon Favreau.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is our television round. Question number 1. Multiple choice. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood aired its final episode in what year? Your choices are 1985, 1990, 1996, or 2001. Question 2. Ted Knight is the actor who played Judge Smales in Caddyshack. On what TV show did Ted Knight play a character named Ted Baxter? Question 3. A sitcom that debuted in 1996. It originally starred Michael J. Fox as Mike Flaherty, the deputy mayor of New York. The show ran until May 2002, and for the last 2 seasons, Charlie Sheen played the lead character. Name the show. Question 4. Name the actor who played Mr. Cooper on the sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. Question 5. This actor competed on Season 1 of Dancing with the Stars. On Seinfeld, he played the role of Jay Peterman. Name the actor. Question 6. Actor Jim Parsons played what character on The Big Bang Theory? And question 7. This comedian was the host of a show called Hot Properties in 1985. On one episode, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were the guests. They were there to promote a WrestleMania tag team match they would soon be competing in. This host asked Hulk Hogan to put him in a wrestling hold. Hogan put the host in a front shin lock, and the host passed out, falling to the ground and subsequently needing 9 stitches in the back of his head. The incident led to a New York Supreme Court case. Who was the comedian who was the host of the show Hot Properties? And that's going to do it for our television round. Let's see how you did with these. Had some interesting ones in there. Question 1, multiple choice. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood aired its final episode in what year? 1985, 1990, 1996, or 2001? The show ran for 31 seasons. The final season was just 5 episodes long, and the final episode aired in 2001. 2001 is your correct answer. Question 2. Ted Knight is the actor who played Judge Smales in Caddyshack. You remember him? On what TV show did Ted Knight play a character named Ted Baxter? That's the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Question 3. A sitcom sitcom that debuted in 1996. It originally starred Michael J. Fox as Mike Flaherty, the deputy mayor of New York. The show ran until May 2002, and for the last 2 seasons, Charlie Sheen played the lead character. Name the show. That is Spin City. Question 4. Name the actor who played Mr. Cooper on the sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. That's Mark Curry. Question 5. This actor competed on season 1 of Dancing with the Stars. On Seinfeld, he played the role of Jay Peterman. Name the actor. That is John O'Hurley. There was a time in 2006, 2007, where I was a DJ on a radio station here in St. Louis, and John O'Hurley was our station's imaging voice. He would say the name of the station and read funny little promos between songs and stuff for us. It was pretty cool. Like, I think once a quarter, they would send him a few typed out pages of just funny phrases and, things they wanted him to read, and he would record them, and then our production people would chop that up and use it for the next 3-4 months. Question number 6. Actor Jim Parsons played what character on The Big Bang Theory? That is Sheldon Cooper. If you just said Sheldon, that's fine. Question 7. This is a weird moment in pop culture history that we're talking about. Okay. The question is, this comedian was the host of a show called Hot Properties in 1985. On one episode, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were the guests. They were there to promote a WrestleMania tag team match they'd soon be competing in. The host asked Hulk Hogan to put him in a wrestling hold. Hogan put the host in a front chin lock, and the host passed out, falling to the ground and subsequently needing 9 stitches in the back of his head. It went south in a hurry. The incident led to a New York Supreme Court case. Who was the comedian who was the host of the show Hot Properties? The answer is Richard Belzer. If you've not seen that incident, look it up on YouTube. It is a bizarre piece of television, and it's been talked about by both men hundreds of times in interviews. It's kind of one of these things that will not leave either of their lives. The story just keeps coming up. Anytime one of them does an interview, it seems to get brought up. It's the strangest television segment of all time.
Round 3.
All right, guys, third and final round is a music round. Question number 1. Released in September of 2000, the debut single from this band was called Hanging by a Moment. The song would peak at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Name the band behind Hanging by a Moment. Question 2. Early in his career, he was an in-demand backup vocalist for artists like Todd Rundgren, Bette Midler, David Bowie, and Donna Summer. Later, he became lead singer of a group called Change. One of his biggest hits as a solo artist was the song Here and Now, which was a big hit for him in 1989. Name the artist. Question 3. The 2001 R&B hit Where the Party At featured hip-hop artist Nelly and was nominated for a Grammy. What group gave us the 2001 single Where the Party At? Question 4. What hip-hop artist is featured on Jennifer Lopez's 2001 hit single, I'm Real? Question 5. As of 2020, this artist now stands as the only artist in history to have released 9 albums that achieved diamond status in the United States. Diamond status is 10 million albums sold. Name the artist who stands as the only artist to have 9 albums that each sold 10 million copies in the United States. And here is a hint. If I told you the genre, you would probably get it right away. Question 6. His second solo album was released in 1988 and produced 5 top 10 singles, including the songs My Prerogative and Every Little Step, which won a Grammy for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. Name the artist. Question 7. I need a first name only. Name one member of the group Boyz II Men. And that's going to do it for our music round. I'm going to give you the answers and find out just how many of you I messed up with that Boyz II Men question. Okay, question number 1. Released in September of 2000, the debut single from this band was called Hanging by a Moment. The song would peak at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Name the band behind Hanging by a Moment. That is Lifehouse. Question number 2. Early in his career, he was an in-demand backup vocalist for artists like Todd Rundgren, Bette Midler, David Bowie, and Donna Summer. Later, he became the lead singer of a group called Change. One of his biggest hits as a solo artist was the song Here and Now, which was a big hit for him in 1989. Name the artist. That's Luther Vandross. Question 3. The 2001 R&B hit Where the Party At featured hip-hop artist Nelly and was nominated for a Grammy. What group gave us the 2001 single Where the Party At? That was Jagged Edge. Question 4. What hip-hop artist is featured on Jennifer Lopez's 2001 hit single I'm Real? That's Ja Rule. Question 5. As of 2020, this artist now stands as the only artist in history to have released 9 albums that achieved diamond status in the United States. Diamond status meaning 10 million albums sold. Name the artist who stands as that only artist to have 9 albums that each sold 10 million copies each in the U.S. The hint was, if I told you the genre, you'd probably get it right away. The answer is Garth Brooks. Question 6. His second solo album was released in 1988 and produced 5 top 10 singles, including My Prerogative and Every Little Step, which won a Grammy for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. Name the artist. That is Bobby Brown. And question 7. I need a first name only. Give me the name of one member of Boyz II Men. I know for some people this is incredibly difficult, and it's kind of crazy to think that considering the enormous success Boyz II Men had. Okay, so your answers could have been Nathan for Nathan Morris, Sean for Sean Stockman, Wanya for Wanya Morris, or Michael for Michael McCary. Nathan, Sean, Wanya, or Michael. Boyz II Men began as a group of high school friends at the Philadelphia High School for the Creative Performing Arts, where they were just guys who would perform together in the halls, at school assemblies, things like that. Back then, it was a slightly different lineup, and they were calling themselves Unique Attraction. In 1991, 1992, when they hit it big, your 4 members were those 4 men I just named, Nathan, Sean, Wanya, and Michael. Michael was the guy with the booming, deep voice. He actually left the group in 2003. He was having chronic back problems. It turned out, he later found out he had MS, which he's still dealing with. And on top of that, it seems like there's been a major falling out. So since 2003, Boyz II Men has just been a 3-person group. And I got to tell you, there's a new documentary-style series on Netflix called This Is Pop. And I checked it out. There's one episode on there called The Boyz II Men Effect. It's like a 45-minute documentary that catches you up from start all the way to the present, all about Boyz II Men, and it is incredibly entertaining. It completely gave me a deeper appreciation for their talent. I mean, I know they had a ton of hit songs when I was in elementary school and then high school, but they had so much success in terms of the Billboard charts. Their hit singles combined have spent 50 weeks in the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Almost a full year in the 90s was Boyz II Men in the number one spot. 6th of all time in terms of time spent in the number one spot, behind only Drake, the Beatles, Rihanna, Elvis, and Mariah. How about that? And yet most people probably can't name one member of that group. Isn't that strange? Something to think about. My name is Joe Parisi. This has been episode 94 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Quick favor to ask, please, please, please leave a rating and review wherever you get your podcasts from. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever. If you can leave a rating and review, I would greatly appreciate it. And what I do is I like to screenshot them and then use your review in my Facebook promotions. So you might see your review on my Instagram page or my Facebook page. I love hearing from you guys, and I've gotten a whole lot of wonderful comments. If you ever want to reach out to me, whether it be just to say hey, talk about the show, business inquiries, whatever, you can do that through my website, which is joeparisivoiceover.com. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to go make up some more questions, and we will do this again real soon. Take care, guys.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.